Nächste Station, Hackischer Markt.
Screening. We are showing now the film Pa Myo from South Korea by Yang Ye-hyun. There won't be a Q&A, but enjoy the screening. Thank you very much.
Ja, genau.